Hey all, hope you're doing well today. God bless you. Um, Today I want to talk about good news in a harvest of evil, and in particular abortion. And I kind of am referring to this because of the fact that I've talked before about the wheat and the tares. How the enemy sows tares, which are weeds, and when Jesus was asked about the parable specifically states that you're not to go and pull the weeds out until they come to harvest, so that you can see it for what it is. And that's really the way ideas are. They need to come to growth and to be harvested. The thing is about that harvest is there is a harvest of evil and there is a harvest of good. And I want to make a statement today that even in the midst of the harvest of ideas we're seeing come to fruition, and one of them is, and I'm going to go through them probably one-on-one or maybe cover a couple at a time. And abortion is the first one I'd like to think. I've never agreed with abortion. I think it's murder. However, I could live with the fact of the first trimester abortion for reasons of health, etc., although people abuse that. But the further you move the line away, the more they'll abuse, the bigger will be the gap they have to abuse things, and that's the way human nature is because of the sinful part of it. And what I've noted today is now they're talking about even 9 months. Some states in the USA have passed it. Jacinda Ardern in New Zealand is all for that. A friend of mine, an ex-policeman here in the Philippines, tells me Australia's kind of moved towards that also, where 6 months you can still do it, and they're even looking at the third trimester. That is pure evil. I have 2 young kids from a second marriage, and I could not imagine just letting them be born or just before they're born. That is murder. Once a society does that and produces ideas and calls it, this is free living, this is this and that, then God has to judge, and God is judging. But the good news is Jesus Christ is working in history at the same time. The gospel of Jesus Christ means the good news of Christ. He's the power of God. In Romans chapter 5, verse 20, it says, where sin abounds, grace will abound much more. I proclaim to you guys, this is not a season to retreat. This is not a season to be scared of what's happening. This is a season to endure and get involved and start to speak the truth. Even if the cancel culture wants to harass you, let them do it. Stand up to them and be a person that counts and proclaim the good news of Jesus Christ. If you've never met Jesus, why don't you talk to him? He's available for you as he is for me, as he is for everybody else, and he still rules in history. God bless you. Have a great day, and let good news dominate, not bad news. Take care.